much monthly income can your 401k actually buy? Whether you have $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, or $400,000, the income numbers matter. But before we get into that, I want to address the biggest retirement mistake people make. They think their 401k is conservative when it's not. First, I have spent years working in both banks and credit unions helping people invest their money, and so many times I noticed certain patterns that were causing people to make big mistakes with their money. And I always told myself that if I ever had a YouTube channel where I could tell everyone anything and everything about their money, I would do it on my YouTube channel. So now here I am with a YouTube channel. I'm speaking to people that are ages 55 to 65. If any of the money in your 401k is invested in individual stock, that is extremely risky. It does not matter if the stock you have is the stock of the company you've worked for forever. It also doesn't matter how much you love the company. What's important for you to know is that your balance could go from $400,000 to $200,000 in a heartbeat. Also, it doesn't matter what the individual stock is. Even if it's Amazon, even if it's Apple, it's still extremely risky. After helping people for 17 years, I've learned that most people have an emotional connection to their individual stock. Signs someone has an emotional attachment to their individual stock is they think it's safe because it's familiar, or they just need to understand overall that loyalty doesn't protect your balance. That stock can drop 30, 50, or even 70% without warning. And if you're between 55 and 65, you don't have time to recover. That can really cripple you financially when you are about to head into retirement. This is why the years between 55 and 65 matter so much. You've spent decades building your savings, but this is also the stage where you can lose it the fastest. Now, let's talk about how much money you should put into an annuity. When you put money into an annuity, you are tying up that money. Now, in return, you get monthly income for life, which is extremely good. That is something we never want to minimize. But at the same time, you also want to keep money available for emergencies. That is why we typically say do not put more than half of your savings into an annuity. So if you have $400,000 saved, then $200,000 is usually a reasonable amount to place into an annuity. And the other half stays liquid for emergencies, and some of that money may be invested. It really just depends on your unique situation. If you're wondering what your retirement savings can actually buy in monthly income, here's the breakdown. This is assuming that you're 60 years old and that you leave your money in the annuity until age 65. At age 65, you turn on the income. So you invest $100,000 in 60, leave it till 65. You can generate $925 per month for life. You are 60 and you invest $200,000 and leave it in until you're 65. You can get $1,851 a month forever, and that won't ever decrease. None of these income amounts will decrease. With $300,000, you're looking at $2,777 per month, and $400,000 delivers roughly $3,702. These figures represent guaranteed income, steady paychecks you can count on, regardless of market conditions. They're not guesses or projections. They're real numbers based on current annuity rates, designed to help you retire with confidence and never outlive your money. If you were to pass away, your beneficiary will receive the amount you invested, plus any earnings that the cash value made, minus any withdrawals you took. The product your money would be invested in is called a fixed indexed annuity with an income rider. And if you want to know exactly how much money you can buy, whether it's $100,000 or $400,000, I can run the numbers for you. To get in touch with me, just email me at kim@retiringincome.com, or you can find me on Facebook or LinkedIn. Just look for Retirement Ready with Kim Saunders. Thanks, y'all.